season in the ACC, it all comes down to this. The conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to College Park, Maryland. This is SCCU Stadium, home of the Maryland Terrapins. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it comes out of the 25, no return attempted there. They're going to run it. And the visitors stuffed for no gain. An inspired crowd here tonight.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught quickly. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, the quarterback's got to be much more cognizant of the line to gain. If you're going to leave it short, at least do it on their side of the field.
They'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. From the shotgun, an inside handoff, making people miss. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Here's the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Now playing enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
He picks up the first down but gets drilled on the tackle.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The Terrapins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Now, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception. Offense will begin now with excellent field position. He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's a good grab. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And the Terrapins are in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to 3rd down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
The Terrapins will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, and he can't hang on to the little screen pass there. That's going to bring up 3rd.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. And And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Choosing to return the punt. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Defense is coming after him. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. And the Terrapins will have to kick this away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Maryland has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Wants to throw it. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Tackle made after just a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. That run sets up a critical third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch downfield. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And looking to throw now on first down. On the run here. Lets it go. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. After the incompletion on first down, they're going to throw it again.
Well, he's already thrown an interception here in this first half. He doesn't want to make a habit of this going forward. Almost threw another one.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down. The Mountaineers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. They call the counter run here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts. If the offense comes back with a counter play, if you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And the Mountaineers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Try to sneak it for the first. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Checks this down to the running back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They cap the drive with 6 points. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Runs through the defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Fires it to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Maryland. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. The touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Will not be brought down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Grabbed by the receiver. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Play action here on first down. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. He finds some space. Past the 30. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Maryland.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
He's back to throw again on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got his man wide open. Oh, and he fumbles. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Mountaineers will kick it off to begin the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's a short completion with a big tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The Terrapins trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Terrapins. They battle back to take the lead. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. He's got it with room to run. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
What a game here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He's looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's going to take off. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. And the Mountaineers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Tight end makes the grab. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Well, Kirk, Maryland has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Short throw complete to the tight end. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Maryland. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. The 30. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, West Virginia. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. 1 possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here?
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Running back has it on the screen now. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Looking for his back. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver grabs it. Breaking free at the 35. Physical run earns the first down.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's first and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. And there's the handoff. Loose football. The defense has got it. They get him down after after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going. Refuses to go down. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Terrapins. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of every...
The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple of scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Leaning on the run game here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Here's the option play. Powers through. And they went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Now, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback.
took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He flips it to the back across the middle. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Going for a big play downfield. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
The ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense just takes a knee here. It's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter with the playoff spot locked up. We're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.